Alright, before I continue reading, I thought I would just apologize for not skipping through a lot of the stuff we've read already. It's just that this game doesn't have a feature where you skip and it'll stop on stuff that you haven't read yet, so I'm a little worried that I'll miss some things if I do use the skip button. So, apologies on that front, but not much I can really do about it. We'll just continue reading until we get more blips on the screen and then eventually get more changes, I guess. Anyway, today's the local summer festival. I think I'll go with some birdie. Oh, that was such a quiet... Bloop. Invite Ryota.
Thanks for inviting me, Kawaii. Come on, let's go.
So many booths. How are we supposed to choose?
Use your hunter-gatherer instincts, Kawaii. Let's go find something to eat. I'll pay.
What? No fair. I'm paying for yours.
It's a deal.
Yakitori sounds good right about now. And so I spent a happy evening with Ryota. Maybe we can go again next year. I love me some yakitori. Even though it disturbs Ryota. Aw, I knew I should have gotten up when I first woke up. I slept way too late. School starts today, right? I'm gonna be late.
Oh, hello, Chan.
Sir, I'm sorry, I overslept.
Overslept?
Ah, my homework! I forgot to bring my homework.
Aren't you getting a little bit ahead of yourself, Chan?
Huh?
What's the number in the top left-hand corner say? Oh. You're just a little bit early.
Aww.
Though since you're here, could you lend me a hand for a bit, Chan?
Lend you a hand?
I was about to start grading the freshmen's exams, and I thought maybe you could help if you don't have something else. Of course, you have a test in September, so if you want to go and study in the library...
I want to... return to my glorious abode. Forgive me, sir, but I need to go home. I must return to my people with the spoils of war, lay my bloodied sword at the feet of my great king, and celebrate my conquest of all the lands from here to distant Macedonia.
Oh, have fun.
I'll do my best, sir.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you had fun over the summer.
Cool! Oko-san is always having fun.
Yup. What is this fun? Once summer's over, time starts slipping by faster than ever. Try to stay focused.
Focus, sir! Focus! Well, we made it to the second term. Oh my.
That's all for today. See you tomorrow, everyone.
Classes always feel really long after summer vacation. I think I'll go home and sleep. I'm gonna go home, Ryota. Wanna come with... Huh? Ryota isn't at his desk. He's always slow, so I don't think he packed up and went home. My date's gone. My date's gone. What does this mean? Sir! Sir, wait!
Hello, Chan. What is it?
Do you know where Ryota went? I don't think I've seen him since homeroom.
He went to the infirmary earlier. I think he wasn't feeling well.
He had a stomachache?
Could be. Maybe you should go check on him if you weren't going somewhere else.
I will. It's purple and it says Hurtful boyfriend instead of Hatoful boyfriend?
Oh, I'm late. I've been slow getting out before, but I've never slept through my alarm like this. Maybe I'm not getting enough sleep. Anyway, gotta go fast.
Oh my goodness, are we doing this from Ryota's point of view? What? But why? What happened to Kawaii?
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, we totally are. This is so weird.
Good morning, Kuwara. We were just about to sit down. Late on the second day, as expected of a feral.
Second day?
Now? Sir, where's Kawaii? Isn't she here? Apparently not. No wonder her kind died off.
What? Where are you? What? I gotta get used to talking like Ryota during this.
Where are you, Kawaii? Usually you'd be here early. You were late yesterday, and now this? I think we can start homeroom now. Today we'll do a little review on the history of bird kind.
You wait until now to teach that. What a pathetic country.
Of course, everyone learned it years ago, but it's required for the second day of the semester.
What's the green?
Back when we birds were still beasts and pets, a virus known as H5N1 appeared. At first it only infected birds, but it underwent a mutation and spread to humans. This mutated strain was highly infectious and had an extremely high mortality rate.
Oh, this is interesting.
It became clear that it posed a threat to the survival of the human species. So the humans engineered a powerful virus to cull birds and prevent H5N1 from becoming pandemic. In hindsight, it seems foolhardy and rash, but the world leaders of the time saw no better option. Except the new virus didn't work. Infected birds didn't die.
Oh, hello.
Rather, their brains grew in size and power, starting with doves. That's why doves make up the majority of professionally qualified workers today. Other birds, including quails like me, are still adapting to social life. Incidentally, I heard that the first puffin in history to hold a governorship was elected last month.
Good for him. Oh, those are so cute. Look at their faces.
Even cockapos, which were once close to extinction, can now be toilet trained.
Yay? Oh my.
And as you all know, the Prime Minister of Japan is a shoebill. Anyway, the development of social intelligence in birds had a huge impact on their predators. Which leads me to the next point. Since their gambit failed, humans were left defenseless to H5N1. Most died out. The few that are left now live peacefully with birds, though in the past there were large conflicts.
No, I was just getting into the history level. History lesson. Meh.
Ah, that's the bell. We'll vote on student council members in second period, so be on time.
Student council, okay.
Kawaii never came. I hope she's okay. Maybe I should try calling her. Kawara, do you have a minute? Sure. We're supposed to get our print boxes today. Would you mind picking ours up? Our print box? Yup. It has all the hands out and everything. Handouts and everything. Since we don't have a council yet. Okay. It's in the faculty room, right? That's right. If you could have it back here before second period, please.
I thought we had a student council. Wasn't I on the student council with Sakuya?
Print box, print box. Inside the faculty office is a stack of cardboard boxes. These must be the ones. This one, maybe? I pick up the box marked 2-3. It's awfully heavy. I guess paper isn't exactly light when there's this much of it. This is true.
As someone who's a janitor and has to throw out heavy bins of recycling, when there's a lot of paper, it's freaking heavy.
Oh, thank you. You were okay by yourself? It was a little heavier than I expected, but I was fine. Let's take a look inside then, just to make sure everything's there. Huh? Did you cut your wing, Kawara? Cut my... I don't think so.
Oh no, is there blood in there? What?
It's bleeding. Ugh. It is. Oh, this music. Did I scratch myself on something? It doesn't hurt at all. No, this isn't my blood.
What's with the...
What is that? There's blood leaking through a corner of the box.
Are we gonna find, like, some of the dismembered birds that the doctor's been working on up to this point?
I feel sick, but I reach out and open the lid anyway. Inside the box is a human head. The eyes are glassy.
Oh no! No, the doctor cut off my head for real! Oh, well, I guess Kawaii's story is at an end in the canon route. No!
But even like this, I still recognize her. She wasn't late. She was here all along. It can't...
Please don't show what she looked like. Please. Please don't. First class? We've hatched. What?
Look away, Kawara. Looking will only hurt you.
Emergency alert! Emergency alert! We have entered a state of emergency. All students, please evacuate to the Gymnasium. Repeat, we have entered.
Cool! What is happening? Why is everything red?
I don't know.
Bah. Until we know what's going on, there's nothing to do but follow instructions. What are you spacing out for, Kawara? Come on.
No. I don't want to leave Kawaii here alone.
Get up! She's gone! That thing is no longer Chan.
It can't be.
Come! Aw, Ryota. Thanks for not wanting to leave. Oh, wow. I'd never actually seen the gym like this before.
By the time we arrived, the gym was already crowded with students and teachers. No one seems to know what's going on, though. The gym echoes with whispered speculation. Hey, did you see the box? Yeah, you had that too? Yup, well, the class rep opened it and I didn't see, but apparently there was a human arm in it. Ours had half a leg. It was really gross. From the snatches of conversation I hear, it sounds like all the print boxes had pieces of a human corpse in them.
Oh, wow. Drawn and quartered. Poor Kawaii. Ugh. Maybe it wasn't all Kawaii.
Were they all pieces of Kawaii, I wonder?
Why would the doctor dispose of her that way? Unless the doctor didn't do it.
Nobody seemed particularly concerned. Which isn't all that odd. It was grotesque, but it's not like it was a dead bird.
Huh. That's a little weird.
Just some primate.
Nanaki, this isn't some idiotic disaster drill, is it?
We're not supposed to have one until next month.
Do you suppose that has something to do with that distasteful box? That was definitely Chan's. Bah! Won't someone explain this ridiculous state of affairs already?
Yeah. Someone, tell me what's going on. This is a bad dream, right? Someone wake me up. Someone.
Hello? Oh my! What a glorious bird. Mino.
Is everyone here? This is Ichiju Mino, the headmaster.
The headmaster?
It seems we have all gathered together without panic or noise. Excellent. Unfortunately, there has been a natural disaster outside. This school is a designated evacuation site, so please remain here a little longer.
Natural disaster? Nonsense, the weather is perfectly clear. Cool! Oko-san felt no earthquakes.
It's not like we're anywhere near a volcano or anything.
I demand an explanation, Headmaster. Just what is going on outside? Does this have something to do with Chan Kawaii?
Why have you brought us here?
I repeat, there has been a...
No, imbecile! Ah!
Just turn it off.
The gymnasium erupts in whispered discussion once more. Well, that changed nothing. I still have no idea what's going on. Are you alright, Kawara? No, yes, I am. This could prove to be a very bad day for us all. Could prove to be. It already is.
Coo! Mr. Nanaki, Kawaii is missing. Coo! She must have run off somewhere. Oko-san will go look for her.
San, no. She's... San is an older breed, much closer to pigeons of the human era. Maybe he doesn't understand the concept of death. Trying to explain would only hurt myself.
The headmaster has proven entirely unhelpful. What should we do, Nanaki?
Well, we can't exactly carry on with class. I agree with San. Let's go get Kawaii.
Calm yourself, Kawara. To relinquish your sanity during a state of emergency is suicide.
I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. Sir, we can't just leave her there like that. May I go back to the classroom just once? Well, the principal did ask us to remain here, but he didn't say we couldn't leave the gym, now did he?
Thanks, Mr. Nanaki.
I'm coming with you. As president of the student council, I have a responsibility to get to the bottom of this. Thanks, Sakuya.
Do not flatter yourself. I am not doing this for you. Chan was foolish, loud, and had no manners or sense. But she never deserved anything like this. Aw, Sakuya too.
I swear, by my blood and name as a label, I will find the one who did this. You shall be my assistant. Come, Kawara. Right.
Oh my goodness, this is getting crazy.
And so I exited the gymnasium in Sakuya's majestic wake. I want to know what happened to Kawaii. Who did that to her, and why? Can the evacuation possibly have nothing to do with her? Why wouldn't the headmaster explain anything? My head was a raging whirlpool of questions and no answers. And I did not yet know what we would find.
What is this?
A wall. A huge gray
dome? What kind of school just has a dome that encompasses the entire school grounds?
What had been a clear autumn sky is now blocked off by dull gray. It's dark, almost like the sun has already gone down. A dome, rather. We appear to be shut in from above as well.
Oh, so they can't fly away either. Wait, they can't fly away. I wonder if this is to keep something from getting to them or from the birds getting out. But why would that be?
What? When did they do this and how?
I don't think any of us was in full command of his faculties as we came this way. We can't be certain that it wasn't already there. It does seem most likely that it was put in place while we were all in the gymnasium listening to the headmaster, though. That quickly?
He did say there was a natural disaster. Maybe this is some sort of shield.
A disaster so destructive, there's nothing to be done but hide under an enormous gray blanket and wait.
Maybe they didn't give the headmaster the details to avoid causing a panic.
If that were the case, they would be robbing us of our rights to know why our very lives are in danger. Is this really a shelter? Is there really a natural disaster?
Either way, we don't know there's a connection between what happened to Kawaii and all this. Let's go to the classroom and then tell Mr. Nanaki about the dome thing. Very well.
Even the hallway background picture looks different. It's like everything's like shaded now.
Looks like the other classes left theirs as they were as well. They're at the teachers' desks. Is everybody else planning to stay in the gym? Japan is a country full of fools who have grown lazy through too much peace. I doubt anyone else has dared take it upon themselves to investigate this matter. We're here.
Oh. Looking at the class from a different angle, basically. Well, it's weird.
The box is still where I left it. Inside is... I can't. Sakuya, I'm sorry. Could you... No matter. What is this madness? Huh? There's... nothing here. That can't be right. We left it right here. It's not like it got up and moved on its own, is it?
Oh gosh, I hope not. Zombie kawaii?
Someone came and removed it while everyone was at the gym. This is life, not some third-rate mystery novel.
Are you calling this out, Sakuya? I'll put in whatever voice this character's supposed to be when I find out who it is.
Exactly, Sakuya.
Yuya!
Yes, Yuya. Salutations, Ryota. I see you're babysitting Sakuya.
Do not throw my name about like some cheap toy, mongrel.
How cruel. Well, I can't blame you for being tense given the circumstances. I think he'd act like that regardless of the circumstances, Yuya. I am sorry about her. It pains me to think what happened. His expression clouds. It's strange, I've never seen him with any expression other than carefree cheerfulness before.
Even Yuya cared for her. I wonder if he's still a spy.
You'd known her for a long time, right? Yes. Do you know something about all this, Yuya? Well, most of this business is still a mystery to me, but I can at least answer the question we face right now.
The whereabouts of the corpse, you mean?
Yeah, that. As you said, this isn't some third-rate mystery novel. Corpses don't disappear, and we won't be having a famous detective show up and find the culprit for us. Anyway, the other infirmary assistants and I gathered her up in the chemistry lab.
Oh. The chemistry lab?
What for? For one, well, we couldn't just leave her scattered throughout the school, if only for the mental health of the students. Secondly, for the autopsy. As you know, we have two things going on at once here. The only human in the school was cut up and distributed to the rest of the school, and now there's some natural disaster happening. I imagine you're wondering if there isn't a connection between the two. We are, but we haven't found anything.
What do you know?
I told you, this is all a mystery to me, too. I suspect that we will have an easier time investigating the murder as long as we're sealed in like this, though. The doctor should be proceeding with the autopsy by now.
Can you trust him, though? I mean, what if he was the one who killed her and cut her up? I'm with Ryota on this.
The doctor? Why him? You don't trust him? Of course not. I don't want to think about what he might do to her. He might even have... You suspect the doctor? Yes. Everybody knows he's a nutcase. He probably killed her for some crazy experiment. He is an expert in the field. Who else here could perform the autopsy? But... I know where you're coming from, Ryota. He's not exactly the most ethically minded bird around. That's why I asked Professor Nanaki to come too. He should be there by now if you want to go make sure. All right. We'll go later. So Kawaii has been gathered in the chemistry lab, and the doctor and Mr. Nanaki are examining her now. Mr. Nanaki might not be the best witness, but he's better than no one, right?
We know where the corpse went then.
But why are you here? Me? I'm investigating. Under my own orders, of course.
Plain detective, mongrel.
That, and I have to make sure we didn't miss any pieces. Anyway, what are you two going to do now? Personally, I think the murder and the evacuation are almost certainly connected.
I am inclined to agree. The headmaster's refusal to explain our situation makes me doubt his story in its entirety.
Indeed. So, Ryota. Yeah? I know how you feel. You want to find the one who did this to Kawaii as soon as possible, right? Yes.
And we fade to black. Should I click? Clicking worked.
Kawaii. Gone for a moment, and suddenly she was turned into this. Who did that to her? I'll find them and I'm going to find the culprit, and I've never felt this emotion before, but now I feel nothing else. When I find that bird, My thoughts exactly. Unfortunately, the school is a mess, and we won't find anything by chasing after her shadow. I think we should try to solve both mysteries at once, whenever possible. Of course, the wall could just be there because of some natural disaster. That's about all I have to say.
We didn't need your advice from the start. You're nothing but talk anyway, mongrel.
Thanks, Yuya. We'll do our best to help. Oh, one other thing. You might want to talk to One in the maintenance office. Tell him I sent you. You mean that antisocial cockatiel dandy everybody hates? Yup, him. Don't worry, he's a good guy. He'll be able to help you, and you might find something useful in there. Well, that's it for the talky mongrel. Adieu. He saunters off towards the staircase.
What a dreadfully obnoxious man. I thought he'd never shut up.
He gave us some good advice, right? We should be grateful. Anyway, I don't think we'll find anything else here.
Indeed. Where should we head next? I doubt we would go amiss by visiting the lab, the maintenance office, or by investigating the wall outside.
Right. Let's go to the office first. Maybe this One guy will be able to help us.
The maintenance office. In other words, the repairman's shop. I doubt we will find anything useful there.
Yuya said to go, right?
I doubt the integrity of his advice.
Jeez, is that anything to say about your own brother? You should be nicer to your family.
My family? Do you mock me? That filthy-blooded mongrel is no relation to me.
Whoa, calm down. I guess his elitism is still running business as usual. We don't have time to waste. We should hurry. The maintenance room is in the corner of the main building on the ground floor, right?
I got really scared there for a minute. I'm like, why did it go so quiet? I don't think we've ever seen this before. Interesting place.
Excuse us.
What is this? This doesn't look very educational.
The handyman pretty much lives in here, I think. A dove. And one more. Mr. One, hello. What are you doing here? Didn't you hear the alarm? I'm Ryota, and this is Sakuya. We got permission from our teacher to investigate the building.
Didn't you hear the alarm?
No panic, no noise, and no leaving. That's what I do here.
Whoa. Somehow he seems really cool. You mean you're too lazy to go to the gymnasium?
Don't worry about me. You two go ahead and find your class there. No, we're not. Do you mean to interfere with us, wretched fool? Yuya said we should ask you for help. Sakazaki Yuya? Yes, him. We decided to honor his request by coming all the way over here. Do you intend to stop us now? Sakuya, where the heck are your manners? Sorry. He transferred from overseas, and his Japanese isn't too great. He certainly has more bark than I imagine he has bite. Very well, come in.
Thank you. This music.
What did you say you gentlemen were investigating? 2 things. The murder of Chan Kawaii, and the mysterious wall outside. You've been in here the whole time, right? Do you know what he's talking about? Yes, I got an idea of it from Mr. Sakazaki. In other words, you know only what you have heard from that mongrel. Useless!
Oh my, suddenly I feel like I'm on the islands.
I know plenty about the school itself, though. My job is to take care of the entire campus. Maybe you know what the big gray wall outside is, then. Nope.
Useless wretch!
Sakuya, calm down. Though, I'm not sure there's anything we can learn here right now. Oh, wait. Mr. One, could we use your computer? Maybe we can find out what's going on outside. Sadly not. Everything's been cut off since this morning.
Well, that's suspicious.
Even the telephone wires, eh? This is too thorough. I can't think of any reason why they'd need to cut communication systems off if it were some sort of storm protection. This has been a wild goose chase, then. A complete waste of time. Let us go, Kawara. Wait. I have a bright and massive piece of advice for you. Bright and massive. What? If you get stuck, try the headmaster's office. I've been almost everywhere in the school, but never there. You might be able to find something out about the wall if you check in there.
Of course! The headmaster did not speak to us in person in the gym. If he was broadcasting from his office.
Then he might still be there. Asking him certainly seems like the best way to get some solid information. We should try that. If you need a break later on, feel free to come back here and rest. Anyone Mr. Sakazaki sent is trustworthy. I'll get you some notes. If you find anything, you can come write it down. You never know what could happen in a situation like this, and you don't want to forget anything. Thank you, Mr. One. We can come back here later. For now, we should check the lab or the wall. After those 2, we can try the headmaster's office. Go to your save.
And I have a bug with this game where I have to save twice, I found out, in order for it to actually be able to be loaded later. Go to the lab or the wall. I imagine the wall is going to be a fairly quick thing. We'll spend more time at the lab. So, the wall.
We step outside once more. The gray dome remains, blocking out the morning sky. Let's go get a closer look at it. We can't see much from over here. Indeed. Iron, maybe. It's quite firm at any rate. Maybe it is some sort of shelter. My phone's out of range. Maybe this wall is blocking the signal. That seems likely.
What? Hello? Sakuya's just whacking it.
It sounds thick and dense. Trying to break a hole in it will not be practical. Maybe there's an emergency exit or something. We should check. We still don't know whether or not we are completely sealed in after all. Right. Let's walk around the perimeter. Doesn't look like there are any doors or anything. Indeed, it appears to be identical all the way around. Do you suppose it is ventilated? I can't say I fancy the prospect of suffocating under this thing without even knowing why it's here.
That's a good question, actually.
I'd think an emergency shelter would have some sort of airflow built in, yeah. If not, then we're in deep trouble. What are you looking at? Up there. Is that some sort of hatchway? He points upwards. Ah.
Hey!
He's right. About 20 meters up, there's a joint or something of a different color. That does look like it might lead outside. Let's go look.